am so glad that everybody's here and to hear what Oscar has gathered for us. So Oscar.
Yeah, so thank you for coming today. This idea actually I just shared it with our group, and then Jessica think, oh, maybe we should let Lupe and their team know. So I think, okay, so I bring this up. The background information for us, we have our California group, we have Asian outreach. Actually for our local, we have already about 300 member, not member, but locally we connected with 300 providers in San Francisco. So we're thinking, how's everybody else doing in other county? So good that I'm connected with the R&R in Pomona. Their resource teacher, and then the R&R, so they connected me to another group. So we are trying to get together, and then hopefully the information it can pass through more easily, because a lot of time from what I observe, if you are not in the neighborhood or region office that have the language access, those providers are tend to more quiet. They don't, they're isolated. They don't know who to talk to when there's problem. So we want your as a community, we want to let it make sure all the provider, not only Chinese, also Vietnamese or Hispanic too. When we know they have some issue working with agency, we want to support them just to make sure everybody have same access to the same information. So for the minor renovation grant, when we heard about it in I think February, the email notice or whatever, then we already let the people know. But that time we just have the basic information. Oh yeah, this is new grants coming out. Yeah, everybody keep an eye on. And then I did not go into detail because I want to look at the official page from the CDSS first. When we got the CDSS information and then we pass it out, a lot of people, they are still not sure whether they qualify or whether they should apply, what type of spending they can use it for. So but at the end, we just share all those information, working with let the union know. The union have the workshop, have the interpreter, childcare change maker. We have the requested the interpretation for all those bigger workshop. All those workshop, I think for the union one, they have over thousands. For childcare change maker, I think 300 the maximum. So we try to do everything we can just to make sure they get know about what's happening. Oh, and also the Build Up California. So there's all different partnering organization providing good information that they should know. But we do our best, and then at the end I do a survey, just try to get a sense how everybody doing in their funding. So 72 of them, they say they apply. One total 121 responded, and then 49. So 40% of the respondents say no, they did not apply. And then I asked them about their experience, whether they have experience apply a similar funding before. 71% they say no, and then 9% of people they are not sure. Only 20% of people they have applied similar funding. Yeah, this one, the wording, I just use similar funding because there's, yeah, I don't want to limit it to grants or limit it to the PPP, so that they can link it up. How do they feel? But they may see this funding as a different type of grants from other PPP. Even PPP, that time we have technical support, but the challenge, they feel like, I think this one is more difficult than the PPP grants, yeah, from January talking. And then the home language, yeah, our group, we have a bigger group of Cantonese, but across the states, I believe the Mandarin speaker is, it should be as big as the Cantonese group. Yeah, because I know the Irvine, San Jose, Los Angeles, they, yeah, and not Irvine, let me see, what's that? Contra Costa, the area, Bay Area, they should have a bigger group of a Mandarin speaker too. So I'm not reaching with my capacity right now. I'm not reaching that population to get the response. So that's one thing. As a group, myself, I may want to do a little bit more effort to get the Mandarin speaker together. And then I did a little bit about their education background, just to see if their education background will impact whether they how do they get information or get support. So I have some little information. Many of them has the they are high school graduated, and then they have some college, and a lot of them got associate degree too, and yeah, few middle school, and then one master degree. The master degree, they did not, she did not apply. I did not ask her why she did not apply, but yeah, if we want those in depth, I have the contact information. I can go back to that person to find out more. And I put this, I sort it out for those different zip codes. So just to get a better sense of yeah, whether which zip code they get more support. Yeah, if they apply. We know if I want to do the follow-up, I can go back to those responded, how you will share your information. So it's a good learning lesson for ourselves to find out the community a little bit more. So the bigger number who applied, it's the 94112, San Francisco 94134. Those two is yeah, a bigger number for us. And then yeah, this one is the breakdown of the language and how many people they say they apply, how many people they did not apply for their language too. Yeah, so even Cantonese, half, 1/3 they did not apply. Yeah, 2/3, and then for the Mandarin 50-50 for my small sample. And then I do have some question about how do they, their question is what do they think about their this funding, and then what issue do they have when they apply. So they give me the Chinese response. Yeah, I just I don't have time to translate everything myself, so I use the Google to do the Google translation using the Excel. So it just use the Google Translate to translate. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe yeah, the CDSS, they can try to look at how Google translate the quality and see if they can understand, they can get a feeling of the provider as the using the Google Translate to look at the English information in Chinese. So or in other language, how do they feel? If it doesn't make sense, that's the same way, vice versa. So that's one thing I try to do. And then this one, the emotion, I'm trying to judging from the context, and then just mark emotion from it. So it's I did not give the option for them to choose how do they feel, give emoji, but then I just use my judgment, say if they say very good, then I make a happy face. But if they say complex or too many file, they sounds like complaining, then I make a bigger so that type of emotion. So many of them it's very hard for them, and then 23 unhappy, but we do have some happy and very happy people. Some people have some suggestion. I use their thinking, so that's maybe happy or not happy. So but we can see a lot of them, they need support. They feel it's really hard for them. So I can send this link for you guys if you need the. And actually one provider which out to me saying that when she apply, she the last minute 55 12 11:55 try to submit, the server may be overload, and then she cannot submit the application. She take a picture, and then she told me just last Sunday, and then I say, oh, you should let us know sooner so we can bring it up. And then she say, oh, I did email the CDSS, but the CDSS say just responded it's closed already. I heard the email to use to collect feedback is not open anymore. Is it still open, or is it closed? That may be my follow-up question. And that's the end of my sharing of what I get from our community. So and thank you for I did not mention the network. I work in the R&R. I got my new job in, so I heard 5,000, and then I told our group, and then everybody say, oh my goodness, 5,000, and then that's a lot of people. 75% is family childcare. And we hope this input, it can help you have a better picture, maybe next time, or we can. And in the childcare change maker, I don't know if Jessica shared their survey with you already. Many of them, they talk about it's not fair if we're applying on the same round, center, they have more staff. This thing, the Chinese group, they did not bring it up, so but I want to just tell you, I agree that it's I don't know, it's hard. The money is limited, and then we want to help as much as we can, but then I leave the discussion to everybody.